You cannot put words like this. It is not the case. Mamata Banerjee has never supported.
Okay, now I'd like to bring in Rami. I'd like to bring in Rami Desai because she had an on and off bad connection. People ask me, Arnab, why are you against infiltrators? Is it because you're from Assam? Yes. Because I want to say, because I am from Assam, I have a lived experience of what has happened in my district. Unfortunately, I have to share the reality, Kamruzaman, don't take it personally, any of you, but I am from Barpeta district, right? I am from Sarthebari, Barpeta district, Polla Hotro, okay? And I want to tell you, I want to tell you, Kamruzaman, the shocking reality that Assam, my district, has become 71% Muslim because of infiltration. I don't have a problem with Hindu-Muslim, but I know this is because of infiltration, you see. And don't tell me, no, this is organic growth. It's not organic. Dhubri has become 79%, right? Bongaigaon has become 51%. Darang is 65%, all Muslim. Now, if someone were to tell, if someone were to tell Reena that, Reena, imagine one day a whole lot of Bangladeshis come into Delhi and Delhi becomes 60%, 70% Muslim.
Arnab,
most of them Bangladeshi Muslims. She will not be quiet.
Arnab, can I reply to you, please?
I want to ask Rami, it's a national security issue.
Good evening, Arnab.
Rami, please.
Yeah, Arnab, it's absolutely surprising that we are still debating this because, like you said right at the outset, that this should be a national agenda to remove all sorts of infiltration. There isn't a nationwide data on the same, but approximately there are 20 million immigrants in the country. And I'm not really quite sure where this sort of defense of this infiltration comes from. But let me be very clear. It was not long ago that Ansarullah Bangla team, Al-Qaeda affiliated militant organization in Bangladesh, the head, Mr. Rahmani, actually appealed to Mamata Banerjee to break away from the rest of the country. The reason that so much of faith is shown in governments, state governments like this, is because they know where their bread is buttered, they know where they can get somewhat amount of support from. And the reason that they feel this way is because the kind of infiltration that we have seen on our northeastern borders, especially, if you look at West Bengal, has been completely uncontested, has been completely ignored. We look at not just the Bangladesh border, but you look at the Myanmar border also. You look at what we see happening in Manipur. You've already given us some shocking statistics about what is happening in Assam. We understand that these are difficult borders to maintain. We understand that previous governments had absolutely no interest in plugging these porous borders, even though majority of the infiltration happened during their time. But the fact of the matter remains that this is still surprising to me how this is not a national agenda, how all parties cannot come together on the same platform and ask for these approximate 20 million infiltrators to be for some amount of NRC to be done or to be expelled from this country. Now, let me also
say what happened in Assam NRC. In Assam NRC, 19 lakh Hindus were thrown out from the list.
No, absolutely. I'm not contesting the fact that NRC needs to be...
Assam has been taken over by Bangladeshi infiltrators. Please realize that, Niladri. Don't
nobody's contesting that NRC needs to be refined. Nobody is saying that there aren't better ways to do it. But if long-standing issues like boundary issues between Mizoram and Assam can be solved,
I'll tell you.
We can have a new framework for the NRC which suits everybody. But having said that, to always figure out problems, to always be counter to what should be a national interest debate is what I find shocking about you, sir. There is nothing to counter here.
We are not in favor of infiltrators.
And let me also tell you this. When we talk about that you have defended and parties let me tell you.
Rami, louder, Rami. Let Rami speak.
today in Bengal, I can understand.
When we defend Rohingyas, there have been opposition parties that have defended them. Even while the Home Minister has made his position and this country's position extremely clear in the Parliament, there's always been this tacit defense for groups like this. Now, let me also tell you that if there is any support for groups like this,